Howdy folks, how are we doing this fine day? Yeah, I know, hear nothing from me, and I'm on the phone twice in the same day. It's all a bit weird, isn't it? I know. Well, weirder things have happened. Just going to make my way down here to my good friends, the llamas, or should I say alpaca. They don't talk to me much. I'll probably come over to see if I'm going to feed them though, which I'm not exactly going to do right now. But I do have a bit of news which I think you'll all find very, very, very encouraging. As of about an hour and a half ago, Dr. William Bay, former Dr. William Bay, or the former Dr. William Bay, has had a resounding win against APRA, meaning that he has had everything handed back to him. In fact, I was just on the phone to Billy and he was saying that in his findings, the judge basically said that Billy should never have been suspended. He should never have had his registration, medical registration, taken off him, and a whole heap of other things. He has now been reinstated fully as a doctor, and of course is due all that back pay from a couple of years. So he's done it very, very hard, he and his family, and I can't congratulate him enough. I was lucky enough to get through on the phone to him. We've had a quick chat. He's with family and friends. I said, "Are you with your legal team?" He said, "There's only me and God with the legal team." How powerful is that? And it's 100% true. It was him and God and the love of family and friends around him, and his absolute commitment to truth and honour that has got him to this point. And thank God the judicial system seemed to side with him. So wonderful news. He is out celebrating though, so I can't talk to him tonight on the show. We will, however, because I do owe you a couple of shows, we will do a show with the now reinstated Dr. William Bay tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. That's going to be interesting. I'm meant to be at a birthday lunch at 2 o'clock tomorrow. I may have to change my birthday lunch. Yes, I'll have to fix that. So somewhere around 2 o'clock, I might have to re-time that to 3 o'clock maybe. I should be able to be home by then. At any rate, Billy Bay tomorrow on the Voice of Freedom. So looking forward to that. This is only going out on the one channel at the moment on Voice of Freedom. So Vince, if you have the opportunity to upload it to Rumble, that'd be awesome. I will make an attempt at doing something on Rumble, but it doesn't seem to work off the phone for whatever reasons. It is dramatic news, and I'd like to thank, I don't know if she wants me to tell her full story or full name, but Kathy from South Australia, who rang very excitedly to tell me, "Have you heard the news?" And I'm sort of blindly, no, looking at a spreadsheet, and she said, "Billy Bay's won." So I said, "Well, hang on, send me the links to find out if that's true." There's absolutely no mention of it in mainstream media that I can see at the moment, and why would they? But who knows, they may come out and celebrate with him today. I seriously doubt it. I don't think mainstream media is ready to tell the truth yet. But the truth is there for those that want to see and hear. Now, if you don't understand those trolls who've cottoned on recently, if you don't understand who Dr. Billy Bay is, then go and do some Googling, and you will find out that he too was a conspiracy theorist, a crackpot medico who was so frightening and so unhinged and so out of touch with his own profession that a bunch of pencil pushers and administration people, not medical doctors, decided he was no longer fit to hold the term doctor and had him booted from his job. They destroyed his reputation to a point now where it would be difficult for him to get the kind of work that he so loved doing. So I have no doubt that with God's help, there will be something by way of settlement coming his way too. He is going to be due that for sure. But tremendous news. Dr. William Bay, the reinstated Dr. William Bay, reinstated and has a finding on his side that is so strong APRA will be licking their wounds, so to speak. I'm not sure they've got any more asses to lick. They are in deep shit because this has much broader connotations. Yes, Dr. William Bay was cited under Queensland, because he lives in Queensland, was cited under Queensland law. However, AHPRA is a national organisation. The Australian, that's what the A stands for in AHPRA. So, got to think this affects everybody in every state in the medical profession, of which there are many of you who watch this show who have been unable to work because you've refused the jibbity jab, or unable to work for other. How do I say that word without saying that? The jab reasons. So this is going to have very, very significant consequences for you, those employers who decided to follow the AHPRA advice. Shit falls downhill, and right now I think AHPRA is at the bottom of the heap. They are going to drown in their own shit. And whether that means that anybody and everybody is going to get a payout, who knows? But ultimately, it's a government organisation. The government is full of money, even if though it's the people through their unjust taxes that are providing that money, just a big circle of it, none of which the government actually generates itself unless it prints it. But more on that coming in the not too distant future too. They're going to start cracking down on us very significantly shortly. I've already seen 2 new consent notices, one coming from the Commonwealth Bank, another one coming from Telstra, where they have changed their terms and conditions, and those terms and conditions mainly changed to allow them to stop your content should it be deemed by anybody with blue hair and 3 nose piercings to be offensive or in some way in line with the Online Safety Act. Now, we need to go back and have a look at when was all these changes initiated in the Online Safety Act that would make the big telcos, the big banks, want you to go like this. I don't remember a time where that was passed. I do remember a time with the Mis and Disinformation Bill, which was going to be something very similar, was dismissed, thrown out. I do remember this independent from Brighton East introducing this new legislation, the amendment to this Online Safety Act. Maybe the Online Safety Act is one thing and the amendment she introduced is the second thing altogether, but at least that's what they're sneaking through at the moment, and we will want to talk more about that, and we will a little later tonight. So I just wanted to get the news out to you. The big news of the day, and spread it far and wide. Share this everywhere. Dr. William Bay has been reinstated, and not only reinstated, the judgment found he should never have been relieved from his position, much less have his medical licence threatened and taken away from him by a bunch of bureaucrats. Now, that puts him in the best of all winning positions, and we're going to talk with him tomorrow at 2 p.m. Queensland time. It might stretch till 3, depending on this birthday thing I've got to do. So that is the plan. We'll catch up with Dr. Billy Bay tomorrow. He's out celebrating with his family and friends right now who are in the court with him today, but that announcement is only a bit over an hour and a half old now, so I know I did congratulate him on behalf of so many of you who've been following him forever, and he's very grateful for all the support that he's received, not just from people who watch Voice of Freedom, but from people all over Australia, all over the world, who've been nothing but 100% supportive and very, very generous at times when required, because it's been a battle for him to win this. They have fought him tooth and nail every step of the way. But this battle that Dr. William Bay has led, he has led on behalf of all of us. And tomorrow we hope to find out just how important that is for all of us, and let you figure out just how important that is for all of us. Enjoy the rest of your day. Watch out for those dickheads on the road, and we'll talk a little later tonight. Bye.